el día que Juan Manuel Márquez se las cobró todas a Manny Pacquiao. Hoy reviviremos un enorme momento de la librería de Top Rank, pues recordaremos aquel 8 de diciembre del 2012, cuando Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez noqueó de manera brutal a Manny Pacquiao, cerrando una de las más grandes rivalidades del boxeo entre México y Filipinas. La saga de 4 peleas estuvo llena de polémica e injustas decisiones. Sin embargo, en esta cuarta pelea se definía todo en una tetralogía que inició con un empate, luego 2 victorias para el tagalo y finalmente uno de los knockouts más grandes de toda la historia del boxeo. Disfruten de los mejores momentos de Pacquiao Márquez 4, combate donde todo México gritó: knockout, knockout, knockout.
He beat Manuel Medina for the IBF 126-pound title. And he beat Victor Polo. Never have I ever seen anybody lauded like this kid is in the Philippines. And you know him, I know him, Christina knows him. He's a lovely guy to be with, isn't he? The big difference is the age difference, 33 to 39 in favor of Manny Pacquiao. Other than that, not a lot, only a half-inch difference in height, a little bit of a weight advantage for Manny Pacquiao. Christina Poncha, glad that you can be with us. Our principal's in there, Manny Pacquiao. And 5-time world champ, Juan Manuel Márquez in 3 different weight divisions. Here we go. But he's totally clean. He's given blood, given urine, and he is big, and he is strong. Remember, Pacquiao's knocked him down 3 times in the first fight and 1 time in the 3rd round of the 2nd fight. Márquez has never been able to execute that, but he's vowed that he will. Freddie Rogers said that holding the pads for him, his hands have felt heavier than at any time. So both guys are strong. So far, Márquez is missing more than he's hitting.
He's a natural counterpuncher, and that's what he does best. So if Manny comes at him most of the night, that bodes well for Márquez, because
the full credit that he should. Counterpunchers don't get as much credit as the guy that's the more aggressive. And that's been the only difference in all 3 of these fights. Left power shot, because he's a southpaw fighter. Straight left hand down the middle, the way you fight the right-handed guy. There was the left hook and then back upstairs by Márquez. Left power shot, because he's a southpaw fighter. Straight left hand down the middle, the way you fight the right-handed guy. There was the left hook and then back upstairs by Márquez.
And here we have a replay of the last round. Great left hand by Manny.
Another good left hand by Manny getting through. So far, Márquez really hasn't done much. Well, that left hand will tell you something about crispness. Reaching that time was Juan Manuel. Manny very quick on his feet, gets out of the way when this guy assaults him. Gets up first again, and first again does Manny Pacquiao. The bell ends round 2. Reaching that time was Juan Manuel. Manny very quick on his feet, gets out of the way when this guy assaults him. Gets up first again, and first again does Manny Pacquiao. The bell ends round 2. Judges Adelaide Bird, Steve Weisfeld from New Jersey, and John Keane from the UK. Judged this fight, only 1 Nevada judge, and that's Adelaide Bird. And none of the previous judges from Nevada were allowed to judge this fight. Judged this fight, only 1 Nevada judge, and that's Adelaide Bird. And none of the previous judges from Nevada were allowed to judge this fight and explain exactly to each other how they're going to score this fight, which they did today. And explain exactly to each other how they're going to score this fight, which they did today.
He's allowing Márquez to time him for that right hand.
But you know, you've heard Freddie say in previous fights, they kind of do what they want to do. And he's fighting the way he always does fight. Let's see if at any time does he try to move a little bit to the right.
And that's a very good question, Bob. Because if he...
He drops Pacquiao for the first time in 4 fights. Manny is knocked down by an overhand right hand. There's the power.
Could hurt Manny. And there's that over right looping hand. It caught Manny straight, right on the right side of his face. Here it is again. right over Manny's left hand. And Manny seems stunned, surprised.
Oh, he had everything going with that, didn't he?
And you know what? Not only...
Trilogy of fights now into the fourth fight. So Pacquiao did get knocked down. That's what Marquez wanted. On his legs back.
It wasn't as if Manny just fell down. He literally dropped. It was a big, big right hand by Marquez.
And people are cheering Marquez, Marquez. We got us to fight this time, folks, as if we did in the first 3 times. Look at these guys loading up shots. Here comes the bell in the 3rd round. Able to avoid that big right hand. These are knockouts between rounds 3 and 6 for both fighters. 17 for Pacquiao, and Marquez has 10.
Because now that he's tasted Marquez's power, he might stay on the outside a little bit more. He's not going to commit mistakes that lead Manny to take advantage of something that might send Marquez to the canvas. Well, I think that Marquez has landed a couple of good shots. He landed a really hard, stiff jab a minute ago that moved Manny.
There's Manny with a combination.
Myself to be redundant at the end of a round. Which guy would I want to be at the end of that round? Right now, I think I may have wanted to be Marquez so far.
And I would too, as he walked into another right-handed Manny. Although I have Marquez slightly out in front by 1 point. We'll see how it unfolds. But there are people that think the distractions are still there. It's really into it here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. That's the right hand go. Actually, his punch. Oh, look at that! That's going to be scored as a knockdown. There was a light left hook, but it was enough to catch him off balance. So down goes Marquez.
And here's a replay of the knockdown. First, the jab, and then he sort of steps on his foot, but at the same time, he connects with that straight left hand, and then Marquez goes down. I think it was a little bit of a combination of the punch and also that he lost his balance. But after that, Pacquiao absolutely took over that round.
That straight left hand by Manny caught him off balance, but look at Marquez battle back. Even though it was, straight right hand by Pacquiao. Marquez able to gobble that up. Here's Pacquiao trying to drop him again.
I think Marquez is hurt.
He may be. There's a shot. He is. He doesn't hang on. He fires back. Pacquiao is going to the finish right now. Marquez will have no part of it as he loads up shots himself. Back and forth they go. Manny landing most of the shots. How about that round of boxing? Yeah, I think you're right too. And you can see the mouth hanging down, which is very dangerous to get hit in the jaw. Now the big surprise was Pacquiao was down in the 3rd, then he was able to knock Marquez down ever so lightly in the last round, but then he busted him up in the remaining part of the 5th round. I mean, look at the dip in the bridge of the nose. It's broken. Right on top of it again in the 5th round, the last round.
And all that punishment that Marquez took in the last round definitely took something out of Marquez, because he's not moving like he was.
And very narrow the calves of Marquez. That's where power comes from. And here they are back into a war again to end the 6th round. And Manny went down. He hit him with the body shot. I don't know if he can get up
He
from
hit him
this.
straight on the chin.
He got him in the chin. He's knocked out. Juan Manuel Márquez has done it. Straight right hand right on the button. Whoa. Straight right hand knocked him out cold. Manny coming in and he walks right into it. Marquez had his body half twisted and Manny got caught right on the chin. Boom, right there. Perfect position was Marquez to land that shot. Manny knocked out cold. His eyes are shut right there. I saw a little punch with the left hand that I thought went to the body at the end.
By knockout victory Damas y caballeros, de Ciudad de México, Juan Manuel Márquez.
Well, just to make it clear, it was actually